YouTube. I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today, I'm very excited to check it out. I believe it was the 41st most popular project on all the Kickstarter games. That is the Shivers expansion, Triple Terror. 3 exciting expansions for our pop-up mystery adventure game. 12 new playable episodes. Oh, yeah, let's go to 100%. New pop, ... I don't know what the pop is, but essentially, it's an expansion. So I will say, I like the fact they mentioned the expansion. I always like that because, once again, that makes me feel more comfortable in the can you do it, which is one of the 3 big things you need to convince Kickstarter backers, because if you've already made the game and this is just the expansion, presumably you know how to do the manufacturing and sending it out to all the people and all that good stuff, and you're just getting better at it. This main image, though, I will say, it's very busy. I feel like it's too busy to the point that you're not necessarily spotlighting the best aspect of your game, which is your pop-up aspect. It's a pop-up mystery. I know you mentioned it's a pop-up mystery, and I have a feeling if we zoomed in on whatever this is, because I can't even really make it out that well, it would be just more persuasive than more of them, but zoomed out. Now, I'm sure once we zoom in, it'll look much more impressive. Yeah, it looks really cool. New pop-up rooms and tiers for new players. Okay. As always, when we go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go. Hey there, Ricardo.
We're back with 3 haunting new expansions for the Shivers pop-up mystery adventure. These expansions will feature 12 chilling new episodes, fiendish new foes, devious puzzles, and mind-blowing new pop-up rooms.
Ooh, that's cool. I really like showing the prototypes of this. That's a really cool idea. Love it.
First, the Deadly Dungeon, complete with working guillotine. Watch those fingers.
That's a great shot.
Next.
I mean, I want to know more about the game and exactly what's going on and all that sort of stuff. But as someone who doesn't know that, I'm kind of getting caught up in this. And you're showing me prototypes, which is, who would have thought?
The ominous observatory, filled with astronomical tools to spot strange objects in the skies over Fogmore. Look out! Finally, our biggest room yet, the Fogmore Museum. It's 4 times the size of our other rooms, and filled with unusual exhibits. Wow. Watch out, that dino gets hungry at night. But wait, are we crazy enough to also include this astounding pop-up facade of Fogmore Manor?
What? How tall is that? Why is this not featured on the marquee? That's so awesome! Holy guacamole.
Yes we are.
How tall is that, like 2 feet?
You'll enjoy exploring its
No, wait, it's gotta be like a foot. I don't even know. I want to know.
And terrors. So, if you're already enjoying the Shivers, you'll definitely want to add these expansions to your game shelf. If this is your first time hearing about our game, there are pledge tiers below to start you on your journey. Whether you're a family of new gamers or grizzled RPG veterans, you'll enjoy this cooperative game that features hidden clues, clever puzzles, and our unique interactive pop-up rooms. 3 years ago, almost 7,000 backers helped us make our Kickstarter debut a smash hit, raising nearly $600,000 to bring the Shivers to life. Since then, we've been dreaming up new ways to delve deeper into this magical and mysterious world. But we need your support to make this dream a reality. So pledge now to help us expand the Shiververse.
That's great. Are they pre-painted or gray? They're well, they're not minis. They're just, it's colored. I think they were just trying to show all the different steps in the prototyping process, which I thought was really cool. Okay, so after the video, do I want it? Yeah, I do. I knew next to nothing about it before that, but now I'm excited to know more about it. I'd love to know the player length, the time count, and the age. I think that thing should be front and center. Also, I want to know how big that huge one was. Andy is a veteran of California's legendary design consulting culture, having helped launch dozens of award-winning products over his 20 years career. Stuff things. Got it. Okay. Let's just make sure that Shivers got out to the people, that they were happy with their stuff. All right, it did. It raised over 500K. Awesome. Good for them, but let's make sure people got their stuff. Ricardo wants it as well. Yeah, it just looks fun. Curious about the backstory that led to the Shivers game. It's a tale of magic, so this is a pin one. Okay. Received my deluxe version earlier this week, and it's awesome. Damaged the spooky study a bit due to my own fault, trying to loosen up some excess glue, but nothing a bit of tape didn't solve. Played the tutorial in episode A1 with my kids, who are way too young to play without guiding them. Yeah, I wish I still knew the player count, the time, like the age. I think especially if this is supposed to be a family-style game, I think we mentioned that right from the marquee, somewhere on there. So for me and my kids, and it piqued my wife's interest seeing us play, this is the best family board game, period. I'm going to try and bring more life into my storytelling abilities. Wow, that's fantastic. If you're having damaged or missing issues, please email us. Cool, and that was pinned, I imagine, for a very long time. Great. Awesome. We replied to your email as soon as we received it a few weeks ago. Maybe check your spam folder. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so can you do it? Yes, I feel comfortable. Do I want it? Yes, I feel comfortable. How much is it? Hopefully it'll beat around the bush when we get to the price. And clearly labeled pledge levels for newbies and for people coming back. Ooh, 65. That's a reasonable price. We're back on Kickstarter to develop new expansions featuring 3 amazing new... So it's 60 to 90 minutes, 2 to 5 players, ages 14 plus, player age 8 plus. Oh, Storyteller age is 14 plus, player age is 8 plus. Fantastic. I would honestly have this maybe on the marquee almost, but there's so much already on the marquee. But that's great. So if you're a parent looking to introduce your kids into the RPG space, or if you just want an exciting storytelling experience with pop-ups that remind you of your childhood, then I might suggest the Shivers. Okay. RPG space, introducing your kids, like it. Solid quote. Choose your gateway into the Shiververse. $85. If you already own the Shivers Deluxe version, these 3 new expansions, so $85 gets to the expansion. Clean, clear, awesome. Deadly Dungeon, the Ominous Observatory, Fogmore Museum, which is the big, and then the Fogmore Manor, which is humongous. I'd love to know the size. Still, dozens of NPCs, standees, 12 episode guides. I'd love to know a little bit more about how big these are. Dozens of story cards. Zoom in, be nice. Bonus character standee packs. Watch your stretch goals to see how this pack grows. Cool. Awesome. 3 expansions? Seems reasonable to me. Because this does not look like your typical game. This game gets a pass, whereas a lot of games might not get a pass just because of how distinct this game is, both in its gameplay potentially and also in its mechanisms. So, $85, fine. Very Kickstarter reasonable for 3 expansions, in my opinion. Standalone expansions? I don't think they are, though. The entire I keep wanting to say Shiververse, including everything you see above in the triple tier, plus the Shivers core game, the previous 2 expansions, and some adorable extras. Very clean and clear. $175 gets you in and out, and you get everything. Got it. Everything you need to start shivering. 6 box-up rooms, 8 episodes, 6 things, stuff, things, dogs and cats with the things. The Shivers is a unique experience that allows... Is that it? Those are our 2 pledge levels? No, because there's already 65. So this is just the core game. 46 people got in there. Okay. The 3 new things got nearly 1,000 people. Awesome. And then the all-in, 50. Ooh, it's not many. But then we have this other all-in. Oh, is this like an all-in early bird? This is 175. That one's 175. Interesting. No, it's 294 though. So essentially they have 344 people all in for everything. That's nice. And I'm sure it's not as cheap to make these pop-up books. So yeah, seems like a good price. Yeah, that's a really great point. These are really intriguing components that most board game factories probably aren't going to make. So 65, interlocking pop-up, cool stuff, things. So yeah, prices seem reasonable. Do I want it? Yes. These are the stretch goals. A new layout tile to connect rooms featuring magnetic edges. Ooh, an eerily deep hole in the stone floor. How we get across? That's a fun one. Kenji Yakamura, playable character, a new character. Fantastic. De La Dos character set. All Shiver character cities get a festive makeover as they celebrate De La Dos, the Day of the Dead. So it's like a skin. Very much enjoyed it. It's a unique RPG experience. It's really clever and innovative. So, meet the new writers. So we got the people, the stuff. I just want the shipping, I think, at this point. Oh, here we go. Great. This is a writer's round table. I'm just looking for the gameplay or how to play. Shivers is not just a board game. It's a delightful journey filled with magical mystery and endless adventure. Cool. Setup. Explore the rooms. Great. Is there a video? How to play? Oh, delightful. In 10 minutes. Fantastic. Love it. Helpful videos. Click here. Okay. I will. He told me to. Tutorial playthrough, episode setup, guide for storytellers, taking care of pop-ups. Wow. This is great. Okay. Fantastic. Game features, magnetic modularity. I'm in. I just want the shipping. I can even read the companion already. Fantastic. Well, I guess I can, because, yeah, of course, this is for the base game. All right. Hey, come on. Use the back of your rule booklet better, people. Nobody wants theme here. Put something useful. This is a pet peeve of mine. Meet the Shivers. Our AI pledge. How is AI like a chatty parrot? Can we just get to the shipping? I guess, because, well, no, I can't even click on something to get to shipping. Let's play the Shivers. Oh, they got no rolls bars. Ooh, nice. They got a dice tower. Got a bunch of gameplay videos. Okay, it's equal, cute, and spooky. I love my time with it. Add-ons. Magnifying glass. So this is like additional add-on stuff that'll make the game better. Oh, where did the thing go? The candles. Dog and cat character part. Can I just get it? There we go. Shipping. Core game and all in first wave. $27. Core game and all in. All in second wave. Early 2025. Okay. So 2 years. 27. All right. Doesn't seem terrible. Then again, I don't feel like I have the greatest grasp of the size of the boxes, but still at the end of the day, 3 expansions for, what is it, $112? Not bad. Kickstarter reasonable, then 202 for the entire thing, which is 6 adventures. Very unique game. Probably going to have some good resellability if you don't end up liking it. Yeah. I kind of dig this campaign. 15 FAQs. I'd organize this like Reload from Colossal Games because my question is question number 14. It's super annoying to go through it. But will these new expansions fit inside the core game? Yes. Oh, that's fantastic. How does the Fogmore mansion? Yeah. So how big is the one thing? I wanted to know. That big tower that you told me was so big. I feel like that was a missed opportunity to like really wow me with the size of that potentially. Let's check out the most engaging update. 7:15:00. All right, 15. Let's see what we got. What a whirlwind day 1. It's just going to be people excited, I imagine. Since it's day 1. My wife wants to be a butterfly. Oh, did I ask a question? If you could explore the magical world of Fogmore Cove as any animal, what would it be? Yeah, so the most engaging one, they just asked a simple question that literally was nothing but theme and it got the most engagement. Always ask your backers question. I would probably ask them about stretch goals, honestly, and I would probably bump the stretch goals higher. So, yeah, and maybe tease the next stretch goal after that, because that's a great stretch goal. Let's check out the comments and give it a grade. I feel like it's solid grade, though. B range, I'm thinking in my brainsies. Good news for backers in the EU and UK. We put together a list below of game shops that have Shivers Core Deluxe games in their inventory. Note, if you find the core game, you also... So that's awesome. Going the extra mile for people. Cool. So some great customer service looking here. Awesome. Okay, final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I don't feel like they spotlight their pedigree much, but that might be because it's rated 10,000, which is that's not a great rating. That's pretty low, actually. Well, I mean, I'd say around 10,000s when you get to an equal amount misses and hits, which is fine. Like just from that Kickstarter page, without going to the Board Game Geek, I would want to buy it. I'd want to play it with my kids. It looks fun. So do I want a yes? Can you do it? Yes. Expansion. You've already done the first thing. You clearly know how to make pop-up board games. Awesome. How much is it? Reasonable. Especially considering how different and niche of a lane you have in the world of Euros and worker placements and deck buildings and minis and this, that's the other thing. You have a relatively unique concept. Yes, I know there have been some other games that have done it. There's like Wonder Tree or something that came out like a year or two ago that kind of just fizzled out. But still a unique lane. So at the end of the day, final grade, I'd go with a B, solid B. I totally mentioned the size of that castle. Maybe focus on 1 or 2 things in the main image. But yeah, overall, really rock solid campaign. The Shivers expansion, triple terror, and player late time count and age. I think we maybe in the video on that one, or maybe up here, just so you know. Oh, it's for families in addition to game nights. But if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. As my new goal by the end of 2023 is hit 30,000 subscribers. It was 17,000 subscribers, but then I had this plumbing video absolutely explode with 5 million views. And then it was going to be 25,000. And I just hit that last night. So my new goal is 30,000 subscribers. So if you're not, consider it. And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.